Fatima is leading this one. I will be right here if you need me.
Thanks, Erica. All right, everyone, let us get into it. By the end of today, you will know exactly how to enroll in VA healthcare, what your priority group means for your copays, and what the VA system actually covers. Last episode, we covered Guard and Reserve eligibility. Today, we tackle the enrollment step that millions of eligible veterans skip entirely.
I had a veteran friend tell me he waited 3 years to enroll because he assumed he needed to resolve his disability claim first. Turns out, VA healthcare enrollment is completely separate, and those 3 years cost him access to free primary care he had already earned. BA Form 10-10EZ, the healthcare enrollment application, is completely independent of any disability claim. You can file them on the same day, in any order, or years apart.
And the enrollment application is free. You do not need a lawyer, a VSO, or any paid service to complete it. It takes most veterans about 15 to 30 minutes. The VA processes applications typically within a few weeks and then assigns you to a priority group.
What changed dramatically is who is eligible now. The PACT Act, signed into law in August 2022 as Public Law 117-168, extended VA healthcare enrollment to millions of veterans who were previously excluded. If you served in any combat zone after September 11, 2001, or were exposed to burn pits, Agent Orange, or other toxic hazards, you likely qualify even if you were told no before.
Stick with us, because right after this scene, we walk through every eligibility category in detail. Understanding where you fall changes how you approach the enrollment form. Jana, Bill 4 of the content. A quick team intro.
Good to be in the co-host seat for a change. Let us have some fun with this.
Hey, I'm Michael. I read too much on this last night. No regrets.
I'm George. I came with perspective, not just opinions.
No, team assembled. Topic next.
The VA healthcare eligibility rules have multiple pathways. The clearest path is a service-connected disability rating. Any rating from 10% up makes you categorically eligible with no income test and no service length debate. Your disability is the proof of eligibility.
Veterans without a rating can still qualify through an income means test. If your household income falls below the VA's geographic threshold, you are eligible for free or low-cost VA healthcare. The means test numbers are updated annually, so check VA.gov for the current thresholds in your zip code.
Before the PACT Act, post-9/11 combat veterans had a 5-year window after discharge to enroll without a means test. That window was limited and a lot of veterans missed it. The PACT Act changed all of that. Starting March 5, 2024, all post-9/11 combat veterans became eligible for VA healthcare, regardless of whether they have conditions connected to their service.
Michael, what about the minimum service requirement? DARD. Because I know that trips up some veterans who did short tours.
The general rule is 24 months of continuous active duty service, or the full period if called for less than 24 months. But there are important exceptions. Veterans discharged for service-connected disability, early out veterans, and others may qualify with shorter service. If you are unsure, apply anyway and let the VA make the determination.
The rule of thumb here is, if you served and you are not sure, apply. The cost of applying is $0. The cost of not applying when you are eligible is potentially years of unmet healthcare needs.
Let me walk through the enrollment process step by step. Before you start, gather these documents: your DD-214 or proof of service, your social security number, and financial information if you do not have a service-connected disability rating. The financial info is only needed for the means test. If you have a rating, you can skip it.
The fastest application method is online at VA.gov. Search for Apply for VA Healthcare or go directly to va.gov/healthcare/apply. You will need a verified va.gov account, which Erica covered in Episode 1. The online form is the 10-10EZ, and it saves your progress so you can come back to it.
If you prefer to apply by phone, call 1-877-222-8387. That is the VA's Health Benefits Hotline, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. A VA representative will walk you through the form. For in-person applications, bring your DD-214 to any VA Medical Center's enrollment office.
For mail applications, download VA Form 10-10EZ from va.gov and send the completed form to the Health Eligibility Center at 2957 Claremont Road, Suite 200, Atlanta, Georgia 30329. George, how long does the process take once submitted?
The VA processes enrollment applications within about a week for online submissions in most cases. Mail applications take longer, 2 to 4 weeks. Turns out, the online form is the fastest path by a significant margin. Once enrolled, you receive an eligibility letter and a priority group assignment.
One critical tip: if you are enrolling to support a disability claim, file the 10-10EZ the same day you file your disability claim. The two processes run independently, and having healthcare enrollment in place speeds up CISSP exam scheduling.
Once enrolled, the VA assigns you to one of 8 priority groups. Your priority group determines your copay level, and the lower the number, the higher the priority, and the lower or zero the cost. Let me walk through them.
Priority Group 1. Veterans with a service-connected disability rating of 50% or higher. Veterans the VA has determined cannot work due to their service-connected conditions, what is called TDIU, and Medal of Honor recipients. Turns out, Priority Group 1 pays 0 copays for the entire range of care, medications, and appointments.
Priority Group 2 is veterans with 30 to 40% service-connected disability. Priority Group 3 covers veterans with 10 to 20% ratings, former POWs, Purple Heart recipients, and certain Gulf War veterans. These groups get low or no copays for service-connected conditions.
Groups 4 through 6 cover VA, a pension recipients, veterans with incomes at or below the VA threshold, and veterans with compensable 0% service. Connected ratings, those who have a service-connected condition on record but below the 10% threshold. Priority Group 6 also covers veterans with known Agent Orange or radiation exposure.
Priority Groups 7 and 8 are for veterans without service, connected conditions whose incomes are above the VA threshold. These groups pay copays for care and medications. The PACT Act moved many post-9/11 combat veterans higher in the priority system than they were before.
Your priority group assignment is not permanent. If your service-connected rating increases, your priority group improves automatically. George, what should veterans do if they think they were assigned to the wrong priority group?
Contact your VA Medical Center's enrollment coordinator or call the Health Benefits Hotline. Priority group errors happen, and they are correctable. If your disability rating goes up after enrollment, the priority group update is typically automatic once the rating decision is processed. Let me give you the straightforward picture of what VA healthcare covers. Primary care, yes. Specialty care, yes, with a referral from your primary care provider. Mental health services, including PTSD, treatment, depression, and anxiety, yes. Measles, salmon test. And mental health is actually one of the VA's strongest programs. and prescriptions are covered, with copays depending on your priority group.
Substance abuse treatment is also covered. Preventive care like immunizations, cancer screenings, and annual wellness visits is covered. Laboratory work and imaging covered. Telehealth visits have been covered since the significant pandemic expansion.
Dental coverage is where veterans are surprised by the limits. Dental care is only covered for specific groups: veterans with 100% service-connected ratings, former POWs, veterans with a dental condition directly connected to service, and a few other categories. The general veteran population does not get comprehensive VA dental coverage.
Vision coverage is similar, limited. VA covers eye exams and can help with some eyewear for certain diagnoses, but it is not a full vision plan. For hearing, VA audiology services and hearing aids are actually quite comprehensive for service-connected hearing loss. That is one of the better covered areas.
What is not covered? Cosmetic procedures unrelated to a service injury, most elective procedures outside a documented treatment plan, and care at non-VA facilities without a VA referral or authorization through the community care program. Knowing these limits prevents billing surprises.
Once enrolled, you will be contacted by the VA to choose a primary care team, or you can call your local VA medical center to schedule. You get a patient-aligned care team, a primary care doctor or NP, a nurse, and a social worker working together on your care.
For your first appointment, bring your DD-214, any current health insurance cards. VA may bill other insurance for non-service-connected care, and a complete list of your current medications and doses. Also, bring a written list of all your medical conditions, both service-connected and not.
Your first VA appointment establishes your baseline health record in the VA system. Turns out, conditions noted at your first VA appointment, even if not yet rated, become part of your documented medical history. That appointment is doing a lot more work than it looks like.
Set up My HealtheVet after enrollment. It is the VA's online health portal. You can refill prescriptions, message your care team, view lab results, download your VA medical records, and schedule appointments. Michael, is My HealtheVet accessible through the VA.gov account we covered earlier?
Yes, the same verified account you use on VA.gov links to My HealtheVet. One login, one account, one portal connecting benefits and healthcare. After you enroll and have your first appointment, that connection is activated.
If you forget everything else from today, VA healthcare enrollment is free, separate from disability claims, and you apply using VA Form 10-10 EZ. File it now if you have not. Drop in the comments. Are you already enrolled in VA healthcare? And if not, what has been the biggest barrier for you?
Okay, it is quiz time. Tom, let's find out what's stuck. Think through each question carefully before you answer.
If this video is worth your time, a like and subscribe is worth 2 seconds of yours. We will see you in the next one.
A veteran receives a 30% disability rating from the VA. Are they now automatically enrolled in VA healthcare? Healthcare. The correct answer is A. No, VA healthcare enrollment is completely separate from disability compensation and requires a separate application using VA. 2R Form 10R Form 10ROZ.
A veteran served in Iraq from 2003 to 2005, received no disability rating, and never enrolled in VA healthcare. Under the PACT, Act PL 117 to 168, what is their current status? The correct answer is C. Eligible to enroll in VA healthcare as a post-9/11 combat veteran under the PACT Act expansion, effective March 5, 2024, regardless of having no service-connected conditions.
Which condition places a veteran in VA Healthcare Priority Group 1 with no co-pays for any care or medication? The correct answer is A. I Service Connected Disability Rating of 50% or higher, ORIVA. Determination of Total Disability Individual Unemployability, TDIU, or receipt of the Medal of Honor.
Today's key takeaways. VA healthcare enrollment is not automatic. You apply with VA Form 10-10EZ online, by phone at 1-877-222-8387, or in person at any VA medical center. You do not need a disability rating, and the PACT Act opened the door for millions of previously excluded veterans.
Once enrolled, your priority group determines your copay level. Priority Group 1 means 0 copays. Even if you land in a higher group now, a future disability rating increase improves your group automatically. In Rest-I, file the claim and file the enrollment form at the same time.
Your first VA appointment establishes your medical history in the VA system. That record matters for future service connection claims. Set up My HealtheVet, get your prescriptions, message your care team, and use the VA healthcare system you have earned.
3 years from now, you will thank yourself for submitting that 10-10EZ today. The veterans who are fully enrolled and using the VA system right now are not the ones who knew more, they are the ones who applied.
In the next video, we are walking through VA.gov, eBenefits, and My HealtheVet. Do not miss it if you have ever been lost inside the VA digital system. The one thing most veterans get wrong about navigating the portal will surprise you. Subscribe so you catch it.
Every system was built by people. Understand the people first.
That was a strong episode, Fatima. The students are in good hands. Professor Erica, signing off.